Here we go. So, who are you?
My name is Bobby Nash. I'm a writer. I write comic books, novels, graphic novels, short stories, various things like that.
And what is the stand here you set up at Momocon?
Well, I'm here just to get some interest out in my books, show people the books that are out there, see what's available, meet people.
What type of books do you typically write?
It varies. I write with the novels. I write some suspense thrillers. I write some action adventure. I write some science fiction. With the graphic novels and the comics, I do superheroes, science fiction, so a little of everything.
Okay, great. And so how many other cons have you presented your work at?
I do about 10 to 15 cons a year.
Okay, interesting. What would you say is the best, most friendly con you've probably been to?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. There's a lot. They all have their ups and downs, I guess. So it's. I will say this one's been very friendly. I've been very impressed with the amount of people that are here. And everybody's been really friendly. I mean, obviously this is a very anime crowd, and I don't really have anime, and so. But it's been a really fun experience. A lot of people showed up for my panel yesterday, and had a lot of interesting conversations. So this has been a good show.
And we noticed you said earlier that you're coming out with a graphic novel soon. What is that?
Okay, it's called Yin Yang. It's going to be published by Arcana Comics. I actually have a cover here if you want to.
Okay.
If you want to. It's
still a little shot of that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's not the best. I don't have the best printer in the world, but that'll be out sometime this year. I'm not sure of an exact in-store date as yet.
And as you said, it was delayed last year.
Yeah, well, it's finished last year. It's just a matter of waiting for the publisher to find time for it on the schedule. So.
Okay, and would you recommend maybe Momocon for maybe first-time people to the whole con-going thing?
Oh, absolutely. It's been very friendly. Actually, and I've met several people here this weekend that have said this is their first convention or first time at this show, and everyone seemed to be having a good time. And I mean, if you look around, there's there's a lot of friendly people. There's a lot of conversations.
It's a very friendly atmosphere.
People are hanging out in the common area here and just having a blast. Despite the rain and the cold, everybody seems to be happy, and so I would definitely recommend this as a good first one. And it's inexpensive. It's free.
Yeah.
It's a free show.
And it's not like all hustle and bustle and rush like Anime Expo or NonCon.
Right, yeah, because some shows are very crowded and very busy, and while this one is very crowded, it's been very relaxed, and I think almost everyone, everyone here is having a good time.
Yeah, let's see, any other questions you need to ask?
Okay, concerning that you are at an anime convention and you typically write and print, not concerning manga format.
Right.
What really brings you to these events?
Very simple. They invited me. The guys at Momocon were talking about wanting to expand beyond just the anime and the manga. So they were inviting a few people in that do regular comics and novels and stuff. So I was one of the guys they invited. I know there's a few other people here that are doing panels.
We also noticed that you you do a lot of sci-fi stuff. It seems with this graphic novel, it seems a little bit sci-fi there, and also your other novel here, which is Lance Star.
Yeah, let's get the note. That one's kind of out of print.
Okay. This is a very nice cover. It looks very interesting, and probably an interesting thing for someone who usually reads manga.
Probably, possibly, yeah. It's very pulpish in nature. With Lance Star in particular, it's a lot of it's set in the 30s and 40s, so it's got that older style feel to it. But he's an aviator, but like the pulp aviators, they often deal with the science fiction.
So it's kind of a little bit like steampunk.
Kind of, yes, because he's an inventor, and he invents his own planes that he uses in adventures. So there's some stuff that's invented that obviously wasn't really invented in the 30s and 40s, where that he's coming up with. So
that's very interesting. Well, as I do say, you have a variety of books here, and as you said, The Evil Ways, that's a suspense thriller. It's
Right.
obviously a long way away from Lance Star, you know,
Oh, yeah.
varieties of Spice of Life, of course.
Yeah, it's more of a suspense thriller novel. Definitely more of an adult novel. Whereas the Lance Star is more all ages. You know, you can give it to kids can read it on up to any age. The Evil Ways a little more adult. I'm not so sure. Kids would want to read it.
Whole lot of violence and blood in there.
Oh yeah, a lot of murder or death. Yeah. So.
Well, it was very nice to meet
It was
you.
very nice meeting you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. And if